Welcome to Born to Win Legend, the channel where history's greatest battles become stories of courage and sacrifice. Today, we step back more than 2,000 years to a narrow mountain pass called Thermopylae, where bravery stood against an empire. The year was 480 BC. Persia, the most powerful empire in the world, stretched across Asia and into the Middle East. King Xerxes marched toward Greece with an army so massive that ancient writers claimed it darkened the land like a swarm of locusts. Town after town fell under Persian control until one small pass stood between Greece and conquest. That pass was Thermopylae, and guarding it just 300 Spartans, led by their king, Leonidas. With them stood a few thousand Greek allies, but the heart of the defense, the symbol of resistance, was the Spartan phalanx. Their mission was not to win, but to hold, to buy time for Greece to unite, to make a stand that would echo through history. When the Persians demanded that the Spartans lay down their weapons, Leonidas gave his famous reply, "Come and take them." And so began 3 days of relentless battle. The narrow cliffs and rocky coastline prevented the Persians from using their numbers, forcing them to meet the Spartans face to face, shield against shield. Again and again, waves of Persian soldiers charged, only to be driven back by the discipline, training, and sheer will of the defenders. The courage of Leonidas and his men inspired all of Greece, but betrayal would soon change everything. A local named Ephialtes revealed a hidden mountain path to the Persians, allowing them to outflank the Greeks. Surrounded on all sides, Leonidas knew the end was near. He dismissed most of his allies, but he and his 300 Spartans remained, determined to fight to the last man. The final day was a storm of blood and iron. The Spartans fought with swords, then with broken spears, then with their bare hands. One by one they fell, but never did they surrender. Leonidas himself was struck down, and his men fought over his body, refusing to let it be taken. By sunset, every Spartan lay dead. The Persians had won the pass, but the cost of victory was far greater than they expected. The story of the 300 spread across Greece like fire. Their sacrifice became a rallying cry, and within a year, at the battles of Salamis and Plataea, the Greeks drove the Persians back, saving their homeland and changing the course of history. Thermopylae was not just a battle. It was a message that freedom is worth dying for, that courage can stand against overwhelming odds, that sacrifice can inspire nations. The 300 Spartans became legends, their names etched into eternity. And even today, more than 2,000 years later, the hot gates of Thermopylae remind us that true strength is not measured in numbers, but in the will to stand, to fight, and to never surrender. This is Born to Win Legend, where the stories of sacrifice and greatness live forever.